Awesome. Okay, we might be good to go now. We might be good to go. Let me check and see. Might be good to go. I hope so. I hope so. All right, let's see if this is better. Let me see. Let's see if I fixed it all. About to find out in a minute. About to find out in a minute. Gotta scoot my camera over here. There you go. Perfect. Okay, awesome. Cool. I think everything's working now. I think we got it. I think it is done. All right. Cool, cool, cool. First live on YouTube. Welcome, welcome everybody. We are going to work on some coasters tonight. We're going to work on some Demon Slayer and My Hero Academia. That's what I have out right now, at least. So we're going to work on this. It's going to be fun. Pretty hyped for it. Pretty hyped for it. I think it's going to be good. I think we're going to have a good time. I think we're going to have a good time. It's going to be great. It's gonna be good. All right, so we're gonna get started here very soon. But I have some pretty cool cards tonight that I want to work on. I'm not sure if I'm gonna work on all of these or we're just gonna do just a little bit of just a little bit. We got some Demon Slayer, we got some My Hero. We're gonna work on them. It's gonna be sweet. I'm not entirely sure which ones I'm gonna get through tonight or save for a different day. But I think I'm gonna do. I think I want to do some of the Igaro here. I think those are the ones that I am looking to do mostly tonight. At least on this stream, I really enjoy making these ones a lot. More Bakugo. Okay, cool. Igaro is fun. I mostly do a lot of black glitter, and then I do a lot of silver. Turns out really cool. Turns out really cool. I really like it. So that's what we're gonna work on. Gonna do these ones. For sure, gonna do these ones, and then probably gonna do these two as well. Probably gonna do some Shinobu and little Shinobu. It's gonna be great. And we'll see what we have left over after that to work with. We might do some Deku. Might do Japanese Pikachu. Might do Bakugo. Don't know what we're gonna do yet, but we're gonna do something. For sure gonna do. But not sure yet which ones. Excited? Oh, what's up, Tia? How are you? How are you? I hope you're having a good evening. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure what I'm gonna do. I haven't quite decided yet what I'm gonna do. So, but I'm excited to make some. Probably gonna do Demon Slayer. I have some Demon Slayer ones. And go through these. But first, we're gonna go ahead and clean out the old mixing cup here real quick, and get started on mixing this resin. Very excited. Very excited. Thank you for stopping in. I appreciate it so much. Always a pleasure when you join. All right, we're gonna go ahead and mix up this resin. And again, I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to do tonight. I thought about doing some Igaro and some other ones, and just, we will see. Might do this Bakugo. I actually might do Deku and Bakugo. I actually might do those ones. I haven't done a Deku or Bakugo coaster in a while, to be honest. TB8. I haven't done one of those in a hot minute. Can I get one of those? Yeah, I'm excited. I was excited that everyone's hanging out and chilling. Good, I'm just finishing up back episode some of the other sins. I think from my red and silver, glitter and silver, gold, blue, gold. Oh yeah, that would be amazing. That does sound awesome. I like those color combinations. Remind me tomorrow or tonight or just remind me. Time to mix it up. Once we get how this resin works, it's a 1-to-1 ratio. So once you put half hardener or half resin and half hardener in, then you mix for 3 minutes and go from there. So after 3 minutes, then I normally split it all up into different quantities to make coasters, but might as well do a little bit of educating on these videos as well. So yeah, the resin I use is a brand called Dr. Crafty, not sponsored. I use Dr. Crafty brand resin, and it's a 1-to-1 ratio resin. So that means you pour, I pour 250 milliliters of the resin, and then I pour 250 milliliters of the hardener, and then I mix it thoroughly for 3 minutes, or until it doesn't have to be exactly 3 minutes. If you mix enough, you can kind of see the consistency that you want. You go from there. But yeah, and then after that, we'll get to the fun stuff, which is actually pouring the molds and pouring all of that, which is real fun. This is the most boring part and tedious part of the entire experience of making a resin coaster. But as always, I always have my safety gloves on and my goggles on, and I have a fan on to keep well ventilated, because this stuff can... I used to wear a mask, and I had a poorly ventilated area. Some people still recommend wearing a mask. I'm pretty far away from it, like my face is not directly over the resin, but it can give you some headaches for sure. So be safe whenever, if you decide to make your own, please be safe. But yeah, we're going to make a couple purple and pink ones, I think, tonight, and I have some blue, or I have some Igaro, some Demon Slayer ones. It's gonna be fun. Yeah, I got some cool ones tonight. We're gonna mix them up, and whatever I don't do tonight, we'll do at a different time. It's gonna be fun. And for anybody who misses the live as it actually happens, pretty sure it's gonna upload to the channel. So if y'all have questions for me later on, please, I'll be back to check. So it's my first live, so I'm excited to try it out. I've been toying with the idea for a while now, so here we are. We'll see if everyone likes it or not. But I'm enjoying it so far. I'm enjoying it very much. Right, that's about enough mixing. I think we're good on that now. Very cool. A couple cups here we're gonna use. Bought these special cups that actually have measurements on them, which is super nice, so I don't waste any resin, for the most part. I don't waste any resin whenever it comes to pouring and proper amounts of all this. But I normally pour about 100 to 110 milliliters of clear. This is my clear cup. This goes down before I put a coaster down. That always goes down first. I'm gonna do the Bakugo ones for sure. So we're gonna do 15. 150 in here. that. So Bakugo. Let's see. I think I'm gonna do the two. I have the two Deku as well. I have the four. I have four of the other. We'll do those. We'll do those four. That's what we'll do. Mix this up all the way up to 200. That's what we'll do. Mix that up. And we'll see what we have left over past that. Go from there. And we'll see. We'll see what we have. I'll pour the rest into the clear coat that I have to put down first. Pour all that down and we'll see what happens. Alright. So first up, we have Bakugo ones. And I just use orange for Bakugo. So we're going to throw some orange glitter in this mix. And we're going to mix it up real good before I add more. I might throw a little bit of green in there because his outfit has green in it. But because I have him just in a school outfit, probably not going to do that. Probably just going to stick with orange. Angsty Bakugo. Everyone loves him. Everyone loves him, except for my friend Cody. Cody does not like Bakugo very much. We're gonna put a little bit more orange in this. All right, and that's gonna be good. I might actually throw in, where is my gunmetal? Nope, where is gunmetal? I have some really, really nice gunmetal gray that I really, really like to use. I'm not sure where, here it is. Throw a little bit of gunmetal in here for Bakugo. I like the dark, that kind of black silver gray. So it might be a nice little filler. It's really, really fine. And I like it a lot. Alright, here we go. It's going to look really nice in this mix, for sure. For sure. We got, these are going to be some Bakugo coasters, pretty excited. And then next we got some, you know what, I think we might just go ahead and do the Shinobu ones and then the, ooh, actually, you know what, I changed my mind. I think we're going to do, the Aizawa ones in deck. I think we're going to do all the My Hero ones tonight. I think that's what I want to do. So I got the 3 Bakugo set aside, boop, and then we got the 2, yeah, we're going to do My Hero. Tonight is going to be a My Hero Academia night for coasters. That's what we're going to do. I've decided that's what's going to happen. So I have to grab another cup real quick. That's what we're gonna do. I'm pretty pumped on it. Okay. So I gotta split this up here a little bit. Pour this into here. 100 of that. Awesome. Yep, I just had that. Just had the urge. I'm like, you know what? We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna do Aizawa instead. So Aizawa, Aizawa we're gonna do some black. This here isn't really black, it's called Onyx, but I really like it. It's some of my favorite glitter that I have. Onyx, and then we're gonna use this extra fine black to kind of fill in, make it real dark. And then for Aizawa, I typically like to use gold because his eyepiece, his glasses, his goggles he uses are kind of gold-ish, but I'm gonna put a little bit of silver and a little bit of gold. I think that's what I'm gonna do. but I'm not gonna do, I think I'm gonna do the extra fine, not the big flakes. I think I'm gonna use fine gold. I'm just winging it. I think this will look really cool. We'll put the fine gold in here with this mix, right? That looks pretty cool. And then I have the same kind for silver. I'll put the silver in mix like that as well. Yeah, I like that. I think that looks nice. Okay. I think this is gonna look good. All right, so that's the Aizawa mix, which is it's a different kind of mix. I've not done Aizawa quite like this before, so we'll see. Any Aizawa coasters, I haven't done them like this, so we will see. And then Deku, we're just gonna do in green, because that's what Deku, that's what he gets, green. So I gotta open a new green package here in 1 second. And that's good. Getting what little leftover glitter I have out of here. There we go. Awesome. That green is done. And we move on to a new green. Alright, add some more. I go through green glitter so much. Because I make a bunch of green characters. I make a bunch of Attack on Titan. And there's just a lot of there's a lot of green Pokemon that I use and go through. So it's always so much green. Making the grass types and the other types, it's a lot. A lot of green. I finally found green that I really like too, so I'm really excited about all of that. Now I am going to add a bit of silver. It always looks nice. It's a nice little filler. For me at least. It's kind of my go-to. If I need to add a little something to a coaster, it's kind of almost always silver, the really fine silver glitter. So, alright, I need to add a little bit more green, but besides that, we're ready to make these. I'm excited. Alright. First coasters made. I posted plenty of videos. But this is the first time doing it live. Very, very excited about it. Very excited. All right, so now that that's mixed up, that's the next process in coaster making. The order that I go in at least. So next up, I use these silicone molds. I have a dog, so I gotta make sure there's no dog hair. That's the first step there. Use these silicone molds. I love these things. These things are great. I use these, and then carefully, how I do my process is I go around the edges, right here. First, try not to spill. I do a pretty good job on not spilling, but watch me say that, and then watch me spill. So, okay. Then the next step is your clear coat for these. So I always pour this nice clear coat down, like so. Some people use a little more, some people use a little less, some people pour it differently, and then after that, I actually use this bottle is covered in resin and glitter, but this bottle there's just rubbing alcohol. Helps pops any air bubbles that are on the surface of the resin. So I just I use that to pop all the bubbles there, and then I take my card, show it to you all, the Deku, and then I carefully place it in the resin, the clear coat, like so. And then we take and we pour the rest of the resin that I have. I just carefully kind of pour it around the edges here. And now we wait. I will, after stream, normally, after when I'm done pouring these, I set them all over, which I'm going to do. I'm going to set it over, and then I go and I actually line up. I'll take a popsicle stick, and I will make sure the card is actually as centered as possible. It still moves around a good amount, but that's typically what I do. That's my process for making a single coaster. But we're going to keep moving on because we got another Deku to make. Alright, we have another Deku here. Another coaster to go. Pretty excited. Any people out there do you like Deku or do you not? What are your thoughts on Deku? Who's your favorite My Hero character? If you know me, I used to go live over on TikTok a lot, and if you are someone from over there, you know my favorite My Hero character is Kirishima. Kirishima's my boy. The manliest. Toga comes in at a close second. I guess you could say she's my favorite villain. I guess. And we got Deku again. Now I will probably make a short of me opening this coaster, or some of these coasters, and putting it up on YouTube, putting it up on here. We will see. We will definitely see. All right, that Deku is done. Very awesome. Let's see what's next up here. I have all of the Bakugo. All right. Everybody loves Bakugo. Everybody. All right, let's go here. Bakugo. Hope everything sounds good out there. Hope everything sounds good, looks good. I have no idea how YouTube is going or doing, or hope everything sounds good, looks good out there for everybody. We've had some issues over on other channels, so Dabi and Mirio are your favorites. Ooh, I love me some Dabi and Mirio. Love them both a lot. I very much like Mirio. I never get any cards with him, so I'm really hoping with the new English set we get some. I don't think we're going to get any, but we might. Like, not this set, but maybe the next English set. Dabi, we got a few of him last box set, the English box set last time. Picture quality is slightly less, but still good. But that's cool. That might be something I can adjust later. We'll see. We will. I'll look and see if I can actually stream at a higher quality, or if it's just how the lives work on mobile. So we'll see. But yeah, I'm excited. So the new set is about to come out, and I've seen a bunch of the cards from it, and they look really good. The Crimson set, I forget what, Crimson Rampage, I think is what it was called. The second English set that came out had a bunch of Toga in it, which is good because I love making Toga coasters. But I'm really hoping that we get some more. I was really hoping to get more Dabi, and I only pulled one Dabi card out of the entire box. So I was really bummed, but the coaster did turn out really good, and I immediately sold it at a convention. It looked very, very good. Toga always looks good too. Toga's fun to make. Typically her colors, I do red and pink, which is really fun. But I'll take a request for any colors for the most part. I would say the wackiest color combination I've done some pretty wacky color combinations for some people. I did one for a friend of mine. a mutual on TikTok. Her son wanted a Pikachu, but his favorite color was red. So I did a red Pikachu coaster, which was, it looked really cool. It looked really cool, but that's probably it's an odd color combination for me to do. Um, Still turned out really cool. I've done some Attack on Titan that were really odd too. I did some like red and blue Attack on Titan ones that just they looked okay, but like I wouldn't have used them color wise, but not terrible. I don't think I've made one that I hated the color combination on. Most requests are pretty cool with them, like pretty cool with color combos and such. So I think the worst coaster I've made, look wise, was I had this old yellow glitter that was like almost see through, and I was really hoping it was gonna like be more dominantly yellow, and it wasn't. And it just looked really like it looked really muddy. Like the coaster wasn't clear. The glitter really didn't look that good. So it was just that was such a bummer. Such a bummer. Yeah, here we go. We got last Bakugo. And then we move on to Aizawa. Go on to Aizawa, that's gonna be cool. Alright. Pretty excited to see how these turn out. If you are interested on how they turn out, check out TikTok and Instagram. Both of those I typically post every day on both of those outlets. So please check those out. Last Bakugo for the night. Definitely check out the other platforms. I typically post some I'm getting into the reels finally on Instagram, but I typically post photos of finished products. And if you are ever interested in ordering anything, I have an Etsy shop under the same name as everything else, Special Bean Designs. There's a link in the bio here on YouTube on my channel if you guys go and click. And if you are not already subbed, please consider subbing to the channel and watching all the other really cool anime coasters being made, or video game, or whatever I end up finding to make coasters out of. Typically right now it's a lot of anime and a lot of Pokemon coasters. That's just what I have an abundance card wise. That's what I have an abundance of. So yeah, just consider checking it all out. It would be awesome to do some more lives and just keep doing lives and hanging with everybody. I love it. YouTube's been really good to me so far, and other platforms have been really well to me, and all the friends I've made via social media, and all the art people. I've met so many wonderful people over the past little bit of time of doing this stuff. It's been incredible. It's been absolutely awesome. So we figured we'd branch out and give it a shot over here on YouTube, and here we are. Posted about, I forget how many reels we've posted so far, but we posted quite a few. We got Aizawa so far. We got Aizawa sleeping bag. I love this card. I actually have the Funko of him in a sleeping bag too. I'm a big Funko Pop guy. Big Aizawa guy. Aizawa is probably my favorite teacher, maybe my favorite pro hero. Maybe. I'm not entirely sure actually if he is or not. Fat Gum, it's either him or Fat Gum. Haven't got any Fat Gum cards, so I'm hoping I'm not sure if the next box is going to be a Season 3, Season 4 box, or what it's going to be for the English set. But I'm excited if it ends up being a Season 3 and 4. I get Fat Gum, I get more Kirishima, I get some Mirio, and some more Airy cards. That would all be so cool to get. Because trying to find those in the Japanese set is next to impossible. Next to impossible to find those characters. They discontinued the Japanese game, so you really can't find those anywhere now. So everyone always asks me where I find all my cards and such, and eBay. I typically find all my stuff on eBay. but they discontinued the Japanese set of some of these really cool cards, and thankfully we have an American set now, or English set coming out, and that's it's been coming out. It's been out for a while. Um, the cards look okay. They don't look nearly as good, but there are a lot of them, so that's really cool. There's a lot more. Honestly, and the card quality is actually pretty solid too. I was really worried because I'm a stickler for like nice cards, and I was real worried if these cards weren't going to be good. Honestly, I really like the cards. They're good card stock. It's nice. This is one of the English sets right here. The only thing I'm not a fan of, I don't really like the back design versus the other design on the Japanese. But besides that, cards look great and they're good quality, and I'm excited to always make coasters out of them. Always excited to. I have not played the card game. I will say that. I have not played the card game. I know nothing about the card game itself. But I do really, really enjoy making coasters out of these cards. Very much so. I think this is always gonna look cool. We'll see. We'll see tomorrow. I'll take it out of the mold. We'll see. Might post some finished, as I'll probably do. I'll probably take a photo of all the finished ones and I'll post them in the chat here on YouTube. That way everyone can see the finished products of what we did tonight. This is gonna be awesome. Well, that does it for the coasters I had planned to make. Thank you for hanging out with me. That's awesome. This is a really fun live to do. It's a little shorter than I wanted to, but kind of went through the cards quicker than I meant to, I guess. So, but thank you for hanging. And if you haven't already subbed to the channel, please consider doing so. If you haven't watched any of the videos, please go check them out. Check out all of our other social media platforms, the Etsy shop, everything. And heavily make sure you all drink water. And as I always end, I ended my my TikToks like this. I was like, check out the recent video. Make sure you drink water and stay hydrated. And as always, go beyond. Thank you all so much for hanging. And I will keep you all posted on when we're going to go live next. So until then, love you all and be safe.